So whatever today is, whatever the date, the lowest point in Canadian history. There's nothing even glances this, not even close, not by a mile, not by a million miles has Canadian society ever dropped this low. Everything that Justin Trudeau does is more dictatorial than the last, almost. He's more depraved with every action. Everything that he does is stupider than the last. There's a new theory of stupid. I don't know if I ever told this, but there's a benignly stupid person, right? He gets taken advantage of. Or a stupid person that kind of benefits himself, right? It doesn't benefit other people. And then those are pretty much the two kinds of stupid, right? Don't benefit yourself, don't benefit anybody else. That's the worst kind of stupid. That's the kind of stupid he is. He is as stupid as a person can get. If stupid is hurting yourself and hurting a large number of people, he's the stupidest person that's ever been born. So he brought in the Emergency Act. Gives the police just phenomenal power to surveil you and look up your history and dig into your bank accounts and take your money away. Like, really? For these guys, that was the most peaceful, loving protest in Canadian history. Seriously. Those guys were out there in the freezing cold. And it was a great big love-in. And it was pretty much a love-in. Of course you got yahoos, right? Mostly that was like, they're talking about the occupation that's happening outside of Parliament Hill. And you go and you look at it, and it's like jumping castles for kids and axe throwing, and some guy had a reggae band there. It's like, just seriously, like just a great big old party. A great big old party. Minus fucking 25, 30 degrees, and those guys are out there doing that. That wasn't easy, man. They were standing outside for a long time. And this butthead is now going to be looking through their bank accounts and shit. This is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Ugliest thing I've ever seen in Canada. Okay, so a lot of people would say that the residential schools was the lowest point. I don't think it was, because most people didn't really know about the residential schools. I didn't, and there were residential schools not far from me. Really horrible things happened. I didn't know anything about it. Now we know because of the internet and all that kind of stuff. So what you've seen is such a lack of courage, such a bunch of cowards for know-nothings or whatever it is, man. I did say I was going to film this place. It's just stairs all the way up and all the way down. This place, I think ghosts live here. Well, that's a nice shot, isn't it? That's a nice angle. Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad, eh? Kind of like that. Yeah, this is the lowest point in Canadian history because we let him get away with it. All of us let him get away with it. A lot of people thought he did the right thing, which in some ways it would have been the right thing. I'm sure that people in Ottawa were sick of hearing horns, but the horns were shut off. Everything, I mean, it couldn't be any more ridiculous. He wouldn't come out and talk to the people who had a grievance with him. He came out for BLM and got on his knees. Seriously. I think it was the Mohawks shut down CN Rail for a long time, and Think about bringing in an emergency act for that. Like, seriously, somebody should just do the math on that. That's a really important bridge. I didn't agree with it. I don't know. You're going to limit people's freedom to fight for their freedom. Forget it. I never agreed to that. I didn't sign up to that. That was a stupid thing to do, too. But evil stupid, not evil stupid, right? That's not evil stupid. Trudeau's evil stupid. Evil stupid. I think I just figured that out right now. He's evil stupid. It's just trying to destroy the country every chance he gets. They've kicked down the gassy jack thing in Gastown. What I can't get is that the cops around Ottawa are saying, yeah, we're going to go after you fuckers, right? Okay, that's how I see it. Got into Gassy Jack. Yeah, so all those guys are on video. There are cops standing all around. They knew exactly who they were. Most of these things, they tore down Queen Elizabeth and Queen Victoria, John A. Macdonald. There's just a few number of people. There's always cops standing there watching them. There's no talk about getting back at those people. This is absolutely deranged. This is an attack on the working class, and it's an attack especially, I guess, on the white middle class. They have to absolutely destroy our sense of identity, and the more that they try, the stronger it gets. So in a way, I mean, the things I've been watching recently, it's the proudest I've ever been in Canada. I wasn't alive in World War II. This is absolutely the proudest I've ever been in Canada. So that's good. There's no way he could, I guess he's going to get Catherine McKenna or whatever it is. She could take over from him, should be worse. I heard her stuff on how she's going to track everybody down and screw up their lives, take their money. She's really enthusiastic about that. Should be worse than him. She's evil smart. Twiddly dee and twiddly dumb. But I will be the dumb one. Obviously Justin's a dumb one. Which would be the worst one? I wouldn't lay a bet. I wouldn't lay a bet that she won't win, and I won't lay a bet that she won't be even worse than he is. Canada's headed for some very, very difficult times. The politics is absolutely dismantling. Wasn't he one of the one? Oh, listen, gotta listen to people. These guys drove all the way across Canada. He wouldn't listen to them, and he was trying to get them to do something that wouldn't have saved anybody. You're gonna have a trucker mandate. How stupid can you get? The guys just drive back and forth mostly, right? So all of this is like literally for nothing, which makes it just that much more ridiculous. It's not believable. So I can say that I've been saying, well, this is unbelievable for years now, a good 4 or 5 years. And at some point I'm just lambasted by how crazy it is. And I guess if I just start going, wow, how could it get any lower? This is low and high because there's my guys, right?